And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one. The West. Moments away, here's a look at today's starting lineups. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Albert Stafford will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off with a central, first baseman, Albert Stafford.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. One away.
Second, shortstop,
Robbie Lewis will stand in for the first time here. First offering on the way. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hernandez is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
batting third, left fielder.
Jimmy Keane will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Bases are empty. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Covey will wait on it. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Jorge Chavez leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Jorge Chavez.
Here's the first offering. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez is camped under this one. One pitch, one away. Bernard Gould will be the batter.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming.
Gould.
And that's in there for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled straight back. Now another 0-2.
We all know these young players are doing their best to show off all their skills before the draft, and he's doing it right now.
Into the box, Patrick Rich. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Junior Andino will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, he just continues to have these guys off balance. And I'm sure the scouts are liking what they're seeing right here. That was a nice pitch, and he gets the batter to just roll over the top of it for another ground out. Let's see if he can finish it off strong now.
Timmy Costanzo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so velocity's good right now.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Andrew Irizarry will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. He's set, now the pitch. Fouled back. Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now another 1-2. And struck him out.
Nice job right there to send that batter packing. And now that's 3 strikeouts for him in this outing. He looks to have pretty promising swing and miss type stuff for a young guy. And that's something that's always going to catch the eyes of the scouts and the front office execs. He'll do well to keep this up throughout this showcase.
Albert Stafford will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Well, he's not letting them get a gauge on anything here on those first 3 pitches. He saw a slider, a fastball, then a big curveball. Now he's set up for almost...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The West Squad wins the... With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the West region and the prospects representing the East. And with first pitch just moments away, here's a look at today's starting lineups. And let's also get a brief look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Roger Francisco will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
The East prospects. Left fielder, Roger Francisco.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first. Ken Aliger will step in now. First offering on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 1-1. That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Hernandez is underneath this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Lewis Church will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Now another 0-2. Now a swing, and how about this? A third straight fly ball out to center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Roger Ramey will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Third baseman.
Now the first pitch.
Roger Ramey.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Fouled straight back. Ready now on 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. 1 away.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Dan Riency will be the batter. First pitch coming. In there, 0-1. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, you know, it's just like the song says. 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out right there. You know, this guy didn't put up too much of a fight at the plate, but you've got to give credit where credit is due. He went right at him, and he collects a dominating strikeout, and that's not going to go unnoticed in those stands.
Stepping in now, William Stover, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We've played 2 full. The West prospects are on top here, 1-0.
Leading off with the East prospect.
Here's the first offering.
Shortstop, Fernando.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, he just continues to have these guys off balance, and I'm sure the scouts are liking what they're seeing right here. That was a nice pitch, and he gets the batter to just roll over the top of it for another ground out. Let's see if he can finish it off strong now.
Bryant Delgadio comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Here comes a 1-2. And he struck him out.
And it doesn't look like he saw that pitch very well right out of the pitcher's hand, as that off-speed pitch dropped right in there for strike 3. And you know, that's such a valuable weapon, especially for a young pitcher, to have an excellent off-speed pitch to complement the fastball so he can fool you at any time. Trust me, the scouts are going to like what they just saw.
Into the box now, Alex Joyner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more...
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. The West Stars lead this one 1-0. Jim Villarreal will come in and pitch now.
East prospects, number 29.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The West squad wins this one 2-0. So long, everybody.
Here now, our final line score.
It has been an enlightening weekend so far for the best amateur players in the world, the top 100 of whom have gathered to put their skills on display. And they'll have one more shot to impress here on Day 3 of the Topps Amateur Showcase presented by MLB The Show. This afternoon, we wrap things up with the third and final game in this round-robin competition between the prospects from the West region and the international squad. And with first pitch. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Peter Crawford will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off with the international prospects, center fielder, Peter Crawford.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
The 1-2. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Bailey comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, right
Frank
fielder.
Sanchez will get his first cuts here. First offering on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
And it doesn't look like he saw that pitch very well right out of the pitcher's hand, as that off-speed pitch dropped right in there for strike three. And you know, that's such a valuable weapon, especially for a young pitcher, to have an excellent off-speed pitch to complement the fastball so he can fool you at any time. Trust me, the scouts are going to like what they just saw.
Stepping in now, Andres Sanchez. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just lose it.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now the 3-1 home. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Full count offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And this is going to stay fair as it hooks inside the right field foul pole for a home run.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
A solo shot down the line in right. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Vaughn Nomo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Now the 0-1 is right back past him on the mound, and it's going to keep on going into center field. It's a base hit. Ryan Willis will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. Andres Bravo will be the batter. Now the first pitch. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even...
And meanwhile, that pitch is off the catcher's glove as it skips away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Fernando Valencia will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Fernando.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready now on 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Joey Jorgensen waits on deck. 3-2, here it comes. Sliced down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Nice job right there to send that batter packing, and now that's 3 strikeouts for him in this outing. He looks to have pretty promising swing and miss type stuff for a young guy, and that's something that's always going to catch the eyes of the scouts and the front office execs. He'll do well to keep this up throughout this showcase.
Joey Jorgensen will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. The pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything.
Sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Steve, Eric, and I are back with more after this. Peter Crawford makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. 2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here comes a 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Fooled him on strike 3 right there, and he gets that always satisfying backwards K. You know, major league teams and their scouts just love guys that can rack up the strikeouts. So we're going to see if he can collect a few more of those before this night's over.
Frank Sanchez is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Now the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Another 2-2 offering. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he gives up the free pass right here, but hey, sometimes you just have to tip your cap to the guy that's hitting. He really battled him up there, fouled off some nice pitches, made him throw a lot of pitches. Still, these scouts really want to see guys that have put away stuff, and he couldn't quite demonstrate that one in this duel. We'll see how he bounces back right here.
The 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
I'll say this, he wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
2-0 count, the pitch. There's a strike, it's 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a strike on the fastball, so from 2-0, it's 2-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on the show. Right after this, Raul Hidalgo will come in and pitch now. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The West squad wins this one 2-1.
Final line score.
So long, everybody.
First for the victorious West squad. 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base. Welcome, everyone, to this year's Major League Baseball first-year player draft. Today, the best up-and-coming baseball talent from around the country and the world, many of whom have just recently competed in the Topps Amateur Showcase, will begin their journey as professional baseball players. Today is a day these young men have been dreaming about and working towards their entire lives. We wish them all the best of luck and look forward to watching them develop into even greater ball players over the coming years. With that said, it's time to get started. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first overall pick in this year's first-year player draft, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Rafael Gonzalez, a closing pitcher from the West region. With the second pick of the first round, the Colorado Rockies select A.J. Tracy, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the third pick in the first round, the Texas Rangers select Julio Murillo, a shortstop from the West region. With the fourth pick of the first round, the Minnesota Twins select Sean Oliveros, a third baseman from the West region. With the fifth pick in the first round, the Houston Astros select Andrew Irizarry, a third baseman from the Central region. With the sixth pick of the first round, the Boston Red Sox select Ethan Nadu, a closing pitcher from the East region. With the seventh pick in the first round, the Chicago White Sox select Peter Ramirez, a shortstop from the West region. With the eighth pick of the first round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Mac Warren, a closing pitcher from the Central region. With the ninth pick in the first round, the Chicago Cubs select Elton Vinson, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 10th pick of the first round, the Cincinnati Reds select Luis Zarate, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 11th pick in the first round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Johnny Arnaz, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 12th pick of the first round, the Miami Marlins select Hank Enright, a shortstop from the Central region. With the 13th pick in the first round, the San Diego Padres select Alex Champ, a starting pitcher from the West region.
Okay, so another top draft prospect is off the board after that selection. A lot of people, and of course his new organization, have high hopes for him. What do you guys think about his future?
Well, I like this pick a lot. His talent certainly warrants him being taken early in the first round like this, and he looked very promising at the Topps Amateur
Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to Double-A Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Alex Champ will be our man to watch, and he's making his Double-A debut in this one after being the organization's first pick in the most recent first-year player draft.
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement around him, Matt. He was targeted pretty heavily heading into the draft, and they made it clear they were very happy they got the opportunity to draft him. And you know, he's still got a long road ahead of him before he makes his big league debut, but I'm pretty confident he'll be an impact player when he gets there. Now, it's time to work hard and prove why he was worthy of being a first-round pick.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the Double-A Texas League. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the San Antonio Missions and the Springfield Cardinals. And before we progress any further, let's have a quick look at our two starting lineups for tonight. And then briefly, let's take a look at the two starting pitchers who get the assignment here. Aoki will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, Kenji Aoki.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but it could be ready to break out right here.
Now here it comes. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now here's the pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for route number 1.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Into the box, Steve Aquino. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he drops that one in for strike two.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And he takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Luis Gomez will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Now he'll reach for a first pitch fastball as this is bounced fouled off to the left. It's strike one. He's set. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
The 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Here's another 1-2. Swinging a liner back through the box. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Drew Lyons is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You got to expand that zone.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. We played an inning, still 0-0. Hiroki Tomori will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now the first pitch. They pulled off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Now the 2-0. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Santana is in his tracks now. And he's got it for the first out. Ed Lindstrom will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
The 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
And this is fouled straight back. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Larry Matthews, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, let's isolate this release here. You can see he's got an easy motion, easy delivery, and boom, then he runs this pitch up there pretty darn quick.
Stepping in now, Larry Matthews. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pitch on the way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Here's the first offering. Dwayne Lipscomb is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Don't expect him to forget throwing inside. Even after the hit by pitch, you just won't start giving in to guys out there.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Full count offering on its way. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
Kenji Aoki stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Here's the 1-1. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Aquino will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, definitely take it all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. Alex Champ will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Here it comes. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Luis Gomez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first down of the inning.
Oh, and that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Into the box now, Ramon Cortez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready now on 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. Hard hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Drew Lyons will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's the 1-2. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Hiroki Tomori will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Hey, let's stand up there, kid, huh?
Now the 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Hard hit down the line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. Ed Lindstrom will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now he tries to hold back, but he makes contact here, and this is Luke Fowler. He's set, now the pitch. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Had to protect on 1 and 2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. Dougherty will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Larry Matthews will try it again. He was hit by a pitch his first time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Dwayne Lipscomb is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Alex Champ will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First pitch coming. Runner goes for second. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. He waits, now the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The next 0-2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, the only silver lining here is that the batter doesn't get any further than first base, but boy, that looked like a ball that should have been caught. I don't know what went wrong there.
Shane Dougherty will dig in. He doubled his last time.
One time, here we go.
First offering on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Right here, let's go, kid.
Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Aquino is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. And surprisingly, both runners able to advance 90 feet. Second and third now with only one away.
Well, if you're going to take off, you got to be sure this ball's going to get down. And I don't know. To me, that seemed like it was going to be a fairly routine catch. So in my mind, that becomes a very avoidable double play.
Kenji Aoki will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway. Steve Aquino will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. And you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Luis Gomez will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the stretch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Ramon Cortez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings, and I'll tell you what.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Missions lead it 1-0. Alex Champ will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. First pitch coming. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to 3rd. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Hiroki Tamori will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
And you can see he is none too happy about that last call. I think he's saying it was low, and, well, now I know he was saying it was low. But, you know, you can't show up an umpire like that. He may have just cost his guys another inch or two on close calls.
In now, Ed Lindstrom, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Larry Matthews will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Eric Gonzalez will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shock is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Santana has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
The batter, number 6, second baseman
Kenji Aoki will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here it comes. This ball's grounded foul. So 1-2 with 1 away. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And the pitch. Fouled back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge. Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Steve Aquino.
Steve Aquino will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Luis Gomez will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Missions are victorious here. They win it 1-0. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score.